you please make your way to your seats. Good morning, good morning. We'll get started. We'll start off with prayer requests this morning. We have a pretty good list of running names that we've been mentioning regularly. I don't know how current my list is, but I'll read what I have on the list. Brother Don and Miss Dimpin mentioned a pastor friend of theirs in Michigan, Brother James Candler, for a surgery. We mentioned Brother Don's nephew Ron Dillon in loss of his wife, Miss Lane. I had mentioned Henry Fredericks, a friend of mine from Paris. I went to visit with him yesterday, and so he's had 48 treatments. Radiation treatments over the past weeks, and he doesn't have any side effects whatsoever, and he's very thankful for that. Very thankful for the prayers. The people that he encounters that with him, some of them had problems with the side effects, and they asked him, "So why haven't you had any?" And he said, "Well, I prayed that I didn't," and he's given God the credit. So, but he is, as far as we know, everything is well with him, and so he's going to go for a checkup here shortly. I had mentioned John Sovell, a friend of ours that we had met in Minnesota years ago. He had his PET scan on the 20th of February. I understand it takes about a week to get results back from that, so I'm going to try to contact him pretty shortly to see what he had found out as far as plan of attack on his prostate cancer that he had found out about recently. We had also mentioned Eddie Bradley, Brother Mike's friend, same concern. We mentioned Miss Melanie still recovering. We mentioned Miss June, and she had a recent test. Anything to add?
Everything turned out good.
Okay, good deal. Okay, good deal. We'd mentioned Brother Mike had been mentioning, or Brother Matt had been mentioning Chris Ford for a bladder cancer concern. We had been mentioning a Miss Terry Kleinbell for a heart transplant. Miss Debbie Davidson for a heart surgery. Miss Anita mentioned her nephew, Mr. Knuckles. What first name? I apologize. Jamie. I apologize. Jamie Knuckles. I'm going to write that down. In Ozark for a heart condition or heart. Okay. And we'd also, Brother Darrell mentioned his family. Miss Judy has a cousin, a young fellow that she'd been mentioning prayer for. Of course, we had people that have lost loved ones lately. The Jacobs family, of course, the Carpenter family, Bill and Jackie Hill, and Brother Bass and Miss Linda. Any additional prayer requests?
Here in Clarksville at home, so we do need to pray for them and his continued recovery and coming back after all of his health issues. Also remember Brother Dan Borum, Pastor Dan Borum. He and Kathy are in Houston. They're doing testing and evaluations to see exactly what next step they'll be taking for Brother Dan and the cancer that he's dealing with right now. They're at MD Anderson in Houston, Texas right now.
Yeah, they're going to be down there for about 6 weeks.
Okay.
Any additional? All right. Bow with me if you would. We'll go to the Lord in prayer. Lord, we thank you for this day. We thank you for what you've given us. Lord, just please bless this church this morning. Just please bless our speaker. Brother Windows, he comes shortly to preach. Lord, just please be with him. Just help him to remember what you have convicted his heart to bring. Just please bless the work that he will be partaking of in the future. Just please bless our sister churches in the effort, Lord. Just please be at these prayer requests we've mentioned, these circumstances by name, by situation a lot to do with cancer. Lord, just please touch these people. Just please, we pray that you remove all traces of cancer from their bodies, what we pray for, Lord.